guys, today I'm going to be going to the Silverglade auction after a year of not going and you not seeing me go there. So I'm gonna start my day. My old friend Inese was the person holding the auction, so I knew she would be able to lower the prices for me for being here. So let's get started. When the first horse came out, everybody had a buzz of Stan, wondering what was going to happen. And she was gorgeous. That's when a small little butterfly came out of nowhere and just landed on her nose. It was adorable, but she wasn't what I was looking for. They said that her owner had died and that she was no longer being able to be taken care of and had ended up in the auction. But because of that trauma, the auctioneer did say that it would be harder for her to train with a little more kids. So lots of people in the arena were backing down on their bids or taking off their money or like taking away their money, counting them or just looking away. I was hoping, and her name was Andronise. I was hoping that Andronise got a home soon enough, but she just wasn't what I was looking for, so I couldn't take care of her. Then after that, Andronise walked in. She was a beautiful Pasofino. She had lots of experience with little kids, not horses. Sorry, I tend to get mixed up with my words, and I was wondering, was she gonna be the one? And I thought for a minute, and her strides were perfect. She was amazing for the job. And my budget was $10,000, and she was only $1,000, being as her backstory was too tragic and that it would be harder to train her. But she was great with kids, so I bid it on her, and now I only have $9,000 left, and I got her. I thought I was gonna be done until Autumn walked in. A beautiful little girl. She was so young and she was perfect with kids. Her breed was Black Forest horse and she was gorgeous, mainly for her stuff she did, and she was great with kids. I thought I was not going to spend money on her, but it was too hard not to. And I checked, I had enough money because I had 20,000 on me, and it was going to be hard to let her go because she was gorgeous. But I had to check how much money she was because I did have extra money in my wallet. I googled it and she was a whopping either 6,000 or 3,000 and over. But luckily the person that had her, Inese, my old best friend, loved shortening prices. So she shortened it to 3,000 because her price tag on the stable did say 6,000. So she changed it. I bid 3,000. And luckily I did win. So she was mine. And I thought Autumn was going to be the last horse. Little did I know, I had somebody better coming up. I was originally going to pack away until this mare, August, 3 years old like all the other horses, forgot to tell you that, came up and just started taking hearts away. They said that she was good for competing, she was good around kids, and having that, she would be the perfect and excellent companion. And her story was that she sadly was in a running, amazing, fun horse show. But the horse show closed down after they couldn't afford any more stuff to treat the horses. They were becoming less and less popular. So they had to send her to an auction, saying that they wanted to give her a better life. Those people now have created a small circus. But they're trying to get a new horse because she was too much trained for horse shows and not enough for circus life. So she was about, let me Google how much money she was because I didn't get a look at her price tag. She was $10,000 originally, Googling her price, but Inese saw that the fact that I wouldn't be able to afford that because that was my full budget, I had already spent $1,000. So she about lowered it to 6,000. Nobody else bid it on her because they weren't sure. Then I bid it on her for $6,000. Somebody went up, said 5,000. I said 6,000 and it got sold, and she got sold to me. Gorgeous mare and absolutely gorgeous. I loved her. And I got it. It was then time to pack up. I got everybody in and even the horses. So I was excited to go home. Autumn was in her stall, so I decided I was going to give her some hay. Okay, good enough. Is that okay, Autumn? Is this okay, Autumn? Are you happy with it? I want to give you some love today. I pat her at the mane and the little bit of tail, and it was gorgeous. I decided to go into, I'm pretty sure her name's Aunt Denise's stall just to give her some food. I knew I wasn't going to be able to get her out of her tack for the day. I gave her some pats. It was then time to go to August. Gave her her food. Gave her some love. And then it was time to go home. It was nighttime anyways after, so it took a long time and I was very happy on what I found. Okay guys, if you were wondering why there wasn't as many horses as usual in the auction, it was mainly because I did actually cut a few bits out of other horses in because I probably wasn't being able to. So after the first one, I didn't really get the others, the ones that I couldn't get. So yeah, I then have to now go to my house.